Welcome to Tran Plays Astronomics, Rise of a New Empire. This is version 0.111. We're just going to name our save file that without the points in case it breaks a save file or something. This game is not to be confused with Astronomics, and I believe these are two completely different developers. Create your first game, your own faction. Let's go and pause this. Welcome. The rise of a new empire begins. Throughout the game, hints like these provide valuable tips for achieving your goals in this galaxy. If you want to read a hint again or get more information about a topic, you can open the guidebook by clicking on the book icon in the bottom right corner. Okay, how do I close that? Or is it just probably always there? Alright. You have selected a unit. You can move your units by clicking with the right mouse button. When you click with the right mouse button on a unit or an object of another faction, you command your unit to attack. Click with the right mouse button on a free space to move your unit. Okay. The game may be breaking a little bit because I actually paused it instead of letting it run. This game, I believe, since it's trying to go away from turn-based mode, there are some decisions that are made that I don't wholly agree with. And we'll cover that as we continue. Also, I've never been partial to achievements that start just as you begin the game. A planet ring allows you to manage your planet and build modules. It also gives you control over the planet. If the ring is destroyed, the planet can be conquered by enemy factions. Press the button to build a planet ring. Yeah, it doesn't let me hit the plus button because the game is paused, I think. In this interface, you can manage your population. The population is divided into 3 classes, each with 2 subclasses. Depending on how many inhabitants are in each subclass, your planets will have different stats. Pay attention to the food and satisfaction of your population. Well, that one allowed me to hit the check mark. Alright, so we are losing 6 food a minute and we're gaining no food. It says we will be getting 2 a minute, but the game hasn't been unpaused, so it's not going to do anything with that. Let's see, workers give me responsible for production. The more workers there are planets, the higher the production rate of factories and yards. We don't have any factories or yards yet. Those are stuff that would be on the ring. You don't actually build anything on the planet. You just build 4 structures on the ring. 4 is very limiting, and maybe it's a balance purpose. I will also say that I don't like how the ring navigation is set up, because right now this is our HUD. This is our stuff. Then when we go to the ring, each planet ring has 4 module slots. The modules you can build each have different functions. So you only have 4 module slots. You can't build all modules on this planet ring, so think carefully before you choose a module. Basically, now the HUD has transformed into these are separate modules. While that might not be too bad, once you click into the module, it goes back to the other HUD interface. It's like, dude, just pick one style and stay with it. All right, so I guess we'll have start with a university, because we do need to, without this we cannot research anything. This doesn't just boost our research. If we go back to the main menu, this beaker icon is totally grayed out. I can't do any research, so we absolutely need one of these. So we'll start with that. It'll be our primary, and it builds, I believe, instantly. Although this is blue, maybe that's just an animation thing once I unpause, but this is instant. I'll actually access my university. This is the entire tech tree at the moment during 0.11.1. I will say that I think developers and gamers have a different mindset in this. Developers probably want to go to early access not only to gauge player interest, to see how hard they should be working, maybe get some encouragement, maybe a little bit of feedback. And although Steam is not supposed to allow it, developers probably also go early access in order to raise funding. Gamers just want to see a game that is fun, even if it is in early access. 7 Days to Die, I think, is in early access still, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I think Rust may be in early access, maybe not. I'm not a Rust player, so I wouldn't know. DayZ, I assume that's still popular. I believe that's in early access. While I think people are confusing the whole blurriness of what early access is, and that's fine. The reason I talk about this is the current skill tree, or tech tree, and there'll probably be more later in the game, assuming he does continue this tree. Players are going to look at this, feel very dejected, and say like, oh, well, this game's not worth playing. I think it's a bad idea for a developer to put his game out when a player is not in a conducive mindset to receiving it. That can be what you call bad optics. The research tree shows you the possible technologies to be researched. Technologies unlock new features, modules, or other benefits. It's like the technology by clicking on. This is building ships, but we don't have the iron to build ships. This is building ships. This is building the ship parts. You have to do them in 2 separate windows, and the factory is a major, not malice, I guess negative for me, because the game wants to be in real time, and I know I've paused, but I'm reading all the tutorials, explaining the menus and stuff. Otherwise the game would be pressing on and I would lose. But because they want to be in real time, all that happens is the player sits there and watches each component get built. Because we need to build a ship part, or the hull of a ship, that's one, and that takes, let's say, 15 seconds, maybe. And then you need to build maybe 4 engines, so we'll say each one is about 5 seconds. And then you need to select, again, a different one. You can't queue these up, you have to select one at a time. And if you just leave it running, you're going to spend all your ingots on building ship hulls, and you won't be able to have thrusters on them. You have to just keep maintaining it. Alright, so we have factory. I'm going to go ahead and go for Academy. Although it doesn't really tell you what it does, this allows you to manage your governors and secret agents. If you ever stop technology progress, all of it is lost. Diplomacy. Here you have an overview of all known factions. Also, when you select a faction, you will get detailed information about its relations with other factions. We are the only faction we know of. But we can see planets, asteroids, and ships. Asteroids are essentially mining installations. You don't need to conquer every asteroid you see. That will just run you into deficit. The game is very hard on you if you try to maximize everything, because it's going to run you into the ground with money. And maybe that's why he called it Astronomics. I don't know. I do know that naming your game after another game that's been out before you will really severely hurt your ability to be discovered. Administration, 1 of 2. Here you can manage the government of your planet. There are 2 levels, the Empire level and the Planetary level. Look at one of your plans to go to the Planetary level. Candidates, that's their agent style. These are going to be ministers that we can assign. They have I can't hover over it because the pop-up disappears. I've never been fond of HUDs that just sort of make you look to the left, look to the right, look to the left. It's also hell on you if you try to edit and you maybe want to zoom in on something to show the player. We're going to go ahead and just assign them to anything right now, just so that they can get some experience, and then we'll see what level of perk they have. It'll probably be something along the lines of happiness to a certain thing. Well, we need one for technology, we need one for farming. We don't really have a factory or producer yet, so we don't need that. Education? Wait, what is... Oh, this is military school, I think. Okay. Not entirely sure. We do have other agents, but we can't utilize them from this window yet. In this interface, you can manage the agents that are on this planet. On the left side, your agents are displayed, and on the right side, the known agents of other factions. So we can't do anything with these 2 agents at the moment. And I probably want a food module. I say probably, I'm not entirely sure. I suspect that if I grow too much food, my population will balloon, and then because the game doesn't allow you to assign actual farmers, you'll starve to death, and then your people will riot. Because you're rioting, they eat more food and they don't give you money, and it's basically a downward death spiral, very similar to Dwarf Fortress. Let's see here, we can also tax our people just a little more. In this interface, you can manage the finances of your planet. On the left side, you can see the expenses, and on the right side, the tax revenues. At the bottom right, you can see the total balance of your planet. Change these up to 40% without losing extra happiness, I believe. Unfortunately, you can't set one for all. The game is very, very particular, having you 6 different styles. We can change how these modules are working. That is... Okay, well, that was an odd window. Normally when you activate the university, it goes to the flask icon. What I was trying to show you was the boost method. So we are making 2 food a turn. We need some extra food. I do want researchers, so we're gonna maximize that. Maximize trading, not that I have anybody to trade with, and I guess we'll maximize farmers. I'm just cautious about it because I don't want to burn my empire to the ground, which is super easy to do. Alright, then next I guess we will make a farm. Alright, that was all in the span of, I guess, 1 turn, but remember that this is real time. Once we start discovering more technologies and people, we'll have more to discuss. Yeah, no, it's still blue. That's just the way it looks. We can also zoom out to, I guess, a strategy layer map. Not really sure what the point of it might be, considering you can't click on anything or do anything. I mean, sure, the table itself, the edges look cool, but there's absolutely, there's nothing that I can really do here. I guess click on the planet faster. Right, there's an asteroid. To conquer an asteroid, we just need to sit next to it, and then it'll belong to us. Speed things up. Ships can carry stuff such as food. If you conquer a new planet, maybe you want to bring some food over with you. I just want to see the planet itself. Thank you. So you'll notice that I clicked on it and got 2 different things. I think maybe I either clicked the ring or I was last on the ring on this page. We're actually not making enough food at the moment to feed everybody. Even though I've maxed out my farmers, short of making lower class structure even larger. Sometimes I have to click an icon more than once. We'll go ahead and capture this asteroid since we already filled up some of that bar while we were passing through. All right, agent level up. Pause as soon as we get near the asteroid. Alright, I think it was just the hero, your leader. I think he was the only one who leveled up. I don't need to know that, because I can't do anything with the leader. Camera control, sure. Use WASD. Left shift to move faster, and H to move the camera back to your planet. Rotate with the mouse wheel. R to reset. I don't know why you make the timer for the check mark. That's just a waste of everybody's time. If the player's ready to click it, let him click it. Alright, we are finally out of the red as far as money goes. What about food? Are we out of the red on that? I just want to see the planet stats. Okay, game? We are not. We are burning almost 5 times as much food as we are anything else. Unfortunately, I cannot just assign more to farming. Even if, I mean, this is the only thing I can do, and it still doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work out in my favor. Alright, we got some more level ups, and we found a new faction. So we found the Kingdom of Canor, and we are at war with them. As far as diplomacy option goes, you may think that this is all I see because we're at war. Nope. This is it. Period. Again, early access, version 0.11.1. The game developer this is his 11th generation of compiling his game, or he's only about 10% done. Either way, I'm sure that there's going to be more because he has allowed for such a large panel here, and then what are trade windows here. Very similar to Civ. That's what I mean. Oh, I hit spacebar thinking it was going to let me control something else. Oh, and we have agents. So let's go and take a look at our agents. She is happiness for the high class, happiness for lower class, happiness for middle class. Right? But that's for trading. This is for labor, and this is for books. So really we need to put Layla there. And oh, it automatically switched. Well, that was nice. I was expecting that. Wait, no, it didn't work. Okay, that's okay. There we go. And we've got the research done for that. Before we can build any ships, we do need iron, so we might as well start iron asteroid mining. However, we did manage to learn the Academy. We'll go and do that. That cost me another 200 eternal credits. That's the unit of currency in the game. It will burn away fast. In the Academy, could be trained various agents. The duration of the training and the talent of agents depends on how many officers live on your planet. I'd like more politicians, please. Is this how you do it? I'm not entirely sure. We get random chances for 1 star? Sure. Oh, it's already in progress. Okay. Oh, I see. This is the progress bar. Well, this is training a person in school to become a politician. I get it. Okay, let's take a look at the farm. In the farm, you can produce food for your population. The amount of food produced per minute changes depending on the season and the number of farmers on your planet. So I can spend 4 times my money to double my food production. Currently, the season is I'm only making 60% of the food I could be making. Great. It's still not enough. And even if I were to hit this button, let's see here. Let's try it, but I don't think it's going to make me make any more food. I'll explain why in a second. You see how it's still making 2 farmers a minute? That means that I'm not at that capacity yet. I'm going to lose officials, researchers. I do want those things. Alright, so research was taken care of. Asteroid was conquered. Those agents are done. Let's go and continue fast forwarding. Do the number keys work? No, number keys still do not speed that up. You have conquered your first asteroid. You can now start building a mine and mining ore. Note the requirements to build a mine. I need the technology and 200 eternal credits. Unfortunately, while you're in this window, oh man, my people are going to starve to death. One of the reasons they're eating so much is apparently they're happy, so they're just consuming extra food. Not the enough food. That was the festival thing that just happened. All right, let me think here. Let's pause this. We'll make another food farm. Hate having to do it. Select new research. So now we can trade. We'll go and unlock trading. We might be able to buy some food off of someone. I hit spacebar thinking that's going to get me to the my ship. I don't know why. We are barely breaking even at the moment. It's also, we have raised our farmer, but I'm sure the second farm module helped. So we have discovered the Frost Wolf race. This is a unit of another faction. Be careful. Units of faction you are at war with can attack you at any time. The Frost Wolf race are neutral to me. I hit the pause button, okay? You can establish trade routes between planets. There are 3 types of trade routes: transport routes, buying, and selling. In the interface, you can create trade routes and view the offers of other factions. Let's click on show offers. No. Alright, so we can buy 48 food for 6 maintenance a minute. We can also buy minerals. Alright, let's go and buy the food. I'm clicking it. Why you do nothing? Oh, does it just show me and I still have to... Fine. Maybe I reverse that. I don't know if this means I'm selling. Okay, this means I'm selling. Well, that's not what I want. I wanted the opposite of that. When I click on this, available buy offers, this is, okay, so this is me buying 48 food for 6 money a minute. That's always been something that I've found problematic in games. That's why when I play, say, Settlers of Catan as a kid, I'll say, do you want to trade my wood for your sheep or whatever. I'm very clear about whose is whose property. We got our trade research completed, but we don't have anything to trade with. Asteroid has been conquered, new asteroid to explore, that's that one over there, new faction explorer, new planet explorer. Actually, what we'll do now is we've discovered his main planet. This is the planet of another faction. Here you can see the known information about the planet. You can also manage agents, just like on your own planet. We'll move them over, it's instant, and we're going to have to collect information for now. They'll level up. And having 2 spies isn't going to make me do anything better, it's just going to make me more likely to get discovered. But realistically, those spies aren't doing me any good right now, and they should get some experience. Anything else I should manage? How's my academy coming along? I have to click this every time? Fine. Fine, gang. Did it even tell me that I got a politician? I don't know if it did. I have to pay for my politicians. I think that 35 unit maintenance is just my 1 ship. Alright, so let's go ahead and... That's not the governing page. It's this one. Alright, let's make him the overall governor for now. I don't know if it makes anything better happen, but... You can send agents to other planets. Click on Add Agent to send one. Yes, I discovered all those things, but your checkmark business is just slow. Now, even though we already have a ship, obviously, and even a space orbital ring, you don't have the ability to build ships. You must build a military factory. And before you can build any parts out of the military factory, you must use a regular factory to make ingots. It's a little ridiculous, but okay, that's where we're at. But I just gotta sit here and click this every time then. I understand it's costing me 100 each, but geez, game. That should be plenty. Let's go ahead and pause so we can take a look at other stuff. Let's go ahead and start assigning. Okay, you're one of them. You're one of them. And you're one of them. That leaves me 1 spare, so we can start cycling people out if necessary. Let's go ahead and replace you with one to train up and see what happens with the level ups. Let's go ahead and... For your fraction, huh? Let me think. I think we'll probably discard the academy at this time. So we can make a factory. Just a regular factory. Which is going to cost me 200. And you note that I started with something like 2,000, and I've just been spending that money quick, as I said. This, you don't get any refund whatsoever. The academy is just totally lost. I think that's ridiculous, frankly. But sure. We've got the extra agents, let's go and build. I clicked it. So I pay for the trade ship and I pay for the warehouse. We're gonna go ahead and pause the transportation, and that'll save us just a little bit of money. And when there's enough vessels there, we'll pay for it. Agent level up. I'll wait for another level up before we pause that. Research completed. Maybe not. It just took a while. Did I literally click there before it actually finished completing? Let's take a look at our other agents here. They're not quite leveled up yet. Let's take a look at our politicians then. And unfortunately, right-clicking does not remove them. So let's go ahead and remove everybody. Oh, you guys are not done yet. All right, fine. You are +5 happiness for trade class. Sure, I'll just put you there for now. Swap you for Zeray. Oh, he's better. Alright. Oh, I've got a 4-star person. Okay. Then, you know what? We'll just make you governor for now. Governess, I suppose. Now, that extra person I had, Zayden, you go there. Didn't I have one that booked morale? Maybe not. Maybe I was thinking of something else. The game has some weird lag bubbles, which I think is the biggest source of my click issues. New research. Actually, let's switch to this. And while we're at it, we'll go and start transporting. And almost all of my money is gone. Right, this is the hostile faction. Faster than me? I'm trying to click on him. 108 kilometers. He's in fact shooting me. So the best I can hope for is that he'll just give up once I lead him away from his base. While that's happening, let's go ahead and take a look at our new agents. Not those guys. I need that. I'm gonna look at these. Alright. You have +5 for hammer, so we'll switch that out. +2 for sword, okay. +1 for book, so you'll be Zayden. Alright, so Ziray and Thalia are not in their best of spots, but this is okay. And not that it matters, but since Ziray works for the lower class, we'll put her in the farming category. Not that her bonus at all contributes to that. Okay, then we'll resume. Yep, he turned around. Will regenerate automatically. There's no docking your ship, you just pay maintenance out the nose. At some point, I may just torch my ship to get money back. I'll make 28 money a turn just for that. In fact, why don't we go and see if there's anything we can trade? This is starting. This is my food for his. Okay, that's not what I want. Let's reverse these things then. Tauros, Adversia, and he doesn't run any resources. Fine. Research completed. Okay, we're balanced out on that right now. That's okay. Yeah, the population stuff is bogus, considering you already have rings that are limiting you. So now you have an arbitrary limitation of population size that you can't do anything with. That feeds into the ring, which is already heavily gatekeeping, which I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for. I don't have anything to do with trading or warring or even laboring or an officer school. None of that matters to me whatsoever. We got a new asteroid and a new faction. Let's keep moving. We're almost. Whoops! No, I don't want to declare war. Apparently that's his planet. I did not actually discover his. This asteroid belongs to a different faction. To conquer it, you will need a strong fleet. Did not actually discover his planet. But can I still click on it? Apparently. Yeah. Okay. That's what we're doing now. I guess that's why the game lags so much. It's already working on all of these things. Okay, so if I click on select the research to complete, then it goes immediately to the screen I want, instead of clicking the research completed. Okay, we have a new planet explored. Can I trade with you? You are a literal trade federation. So we'll start with create route, you, to me. No, you don't want to sell anything. So turn on that trade, turn off this trade. You can see that since I'm already at -6 a minute, just turning off both trades would let me lose at -1 a minute. And so you do have to be very, very careful with your money. The issue is I have no way to make money. There is no trade technology, no trade module that I build on my ring. I just have to trade with people, but they don't want to trade. They don't want anything. The best I can do is scrap that ship. He has still work to do, and he'll get blown up because he's a starter ship. He'll get blown up by somebody. Let's go ahead and lower those taxes, I suppose, back to 35. We're letting the game continue to run slowly. Happy everybody is now, and now we're prospering, which means that they're eating more, but that's okay because they should give me a little bit more money. I'm trading the extra food. You'll see that I have 50% tax income, but 20% food consumption. Alright, where's my ship? I don't believe there's any control groups. Let me try. Control 1. Clicking 1 now, nothing. Sail the 7 seas. The game has kind of an inertia-based system, it seems. So when you come to a complete stop upon reaching your checkpoint, that's lame. If the game recognizes shift command, they should go ahead and say like, okay, I can predict that I want to go here next. Let's go ahead and start speeding in that direction or something. I think it would be a lot nicer than just coming to a complete stop. I'm researching something, right? Yeah. It's just been a while. Research completed. Let's start a new one. So we have university factory. Okay, let's go and start our factory. Apparently I've been paying money for it to do nothing this whole time. In the factory, you can process the ores you have mined on the asteroids to do ship components. The duration varies depending on the recipe and the number of workers on your planet. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why I have been doing nothing this whole time. Because I don't want to sit here and wait for it while the ship is maneuvering around potentially dangerous territory. We'll have them work on some ingots for now, because you're going to need lots of that anyways. And we're down to 1 a minute. Always lovely. Alright, again, this is the hostile one, and he might kill me at any time. I just want to be able to peek at his planet. That's all I want. There we go. Let's get out of here. If we can bait them into fighting each other. No. We didn't like that. Alright, let's take a look at our planet again. That's not it. Factory. So we have 29 ingots. We're gonna need 20 for the ship alone, and then another 20 to build the ship with those parts. And that's assuming I want a frigate. Let's just keep making more of these, and as I research more technology. Also, let's switch our transports around. Let's also move our agents around. I don't know if what happens if I haven't seen him in a while. Looks like it might be okay. I really wish there was an easier way to select my ship. Research complete. I'm almost ready to start building the ship. You'll be able to see a star lane, or whatever you want to call it, when you are getting near an enemy, or, I mean, a rival faction. So it's not like you have to uncover every black dot. But this will mean that I'm sailing right through the middle of enemy territory and could get blown up. This is just a neutral. That's the blue color. That's the asteroid, so I'd like to find their real planet. And while we're at it, let's also switch our spies around. Clicked it, I swear. It's just a lag. We've almost maxed out our tech tree. Not that it was necessary to begin building, but my issue was I spent 2 modules on farming, which means that if I want a factory, I'm still going to need a second module for the shipbuilding itself. Tesla will reduce enemy defense, I think it was. Maybe it was the railgun. I think it was the Tesla, which is their damage absorption or resistance. We'll get rid of the academy and swap that in for a military production facility. I don't know if this heavy money balance is because the game is called Astronomics and it wants you to focus on the economy, or if it's just awfully balanced. It's really hard to tell. Let's take a look at my governor. I don't actually know what... Let's see. Well, that's not the right one. So you're not at max yet, but you have... Okay. I think that means you're giving all those bonuses to people, because those are lit up. Okay. I've discovered a lot of... Research completed. Last one. sure I'll give him, if he encounters anybody, I'll give him new commands at that time. I am already moving at the fastest speed possible. Faction. That doesn't help me because I don't know which faction I discovered. Okay, this is a hostile faction, so we want to back up actually and see if we can sneak in into his planet. You're at 8, so it's the same as me. While he resets his position and I move in from the other angle, let's take a look at our place. Factory. Let's go and make the largest one. It's going to cost me 25 ingots. And then we'll need 4 hyper thrusters. So this is what I mean. You got to sit here. Or I'm going to spend literally all of my ingots making holes with no guns or thrusters that I can put on it. I'm going to need 4 thrusters, I think. This is 2. Three. Looks like I just discovered my new thing. 4. Let's go and make 1 Tesla turret. And then we'll put the rest in laser turrets. Two. 3. Let's go and make storage bay. Not that we really need it, but I would like to show you everything the game has to offer. Alright, we'll pause now. Actually, I'm not sure how many storage bays we'll need. We'll make an extra 2 just in case. Those. Let's go to make a couple extra lasers again, just in case. We'll make an extra 2 lasers. No, we'll make 1 extra laser, 1 extra railgun. That'll be 2 extra guns in case I change my mind on anything. The reason why I have to be very particular about what I'm building right now is because once I dismantle this factory for my military port, that's it. I can't build anything else. So in this case, it will be do or die for us. We got 6 thrusters. We're going to need some ingots. I don't know how many, but we'll need more than a few to finish the job. Probably the same amount we took to build the ship. No, we're fighting. That's not what I wanted. That's fine. I discovered his planet. That's all I really needed. Let's just hit this area, make sure there's nothing lurking out there. And research is complete. We can actually toss out the university and replace that with the military factory at this point, so we'll go and do that. Actually, can I just... We'll just destroy the module right now, I think, and get us 5 points each. We have researched everything, yeah? Okay, looks like we did. I just wanted to make sure. This is $200, and I'm not making anywhere close to that. So we're going to destroy the university. We're just going to sit tight for a little bit. In fact, we can probably stop the transportation. We'll go and keep mining for the time being. I'm going to need somewhere between 1,200 and 1,600 credits, eternal credits, to make the ship we just built the parts for. Because I also need to spend credits on it. And then there's the asteroid for the an enemy colony. But and then I need to also spend another 500 to build an eternal ring to make that planet do anything. So I'm gonna want, we'll say, 2,500 credits before I go to war. Additionally, it's gonna cost me 200 credits just to build the module for the military port. The more you're damaged, the slower you are, so he will eventually catch me since I was shot a little bit. Assuming that's the last thing on this side. We'll go around just in case there's someone sneaking around back here. Okay, yep, I already recon them, so I'll go and recon this one now. New asteroid discovered. New faction. Okay, we'll check them out in a minute. I want to make sure there's nothing else back here. But yes, until I get that much money, there's really no point building the military. Still working on ingots. I was thinking if I should just make a smaller vessel for the time being, but And here's the thing. Given how much maintenance you pay for each ship, if you're gonna not fight for about 12 minutes, or transport anything for about 12 minutes, you should actually destroy your ship. There's no mothballing it, there's no docking it, there's no dismantling it for parts, just detonate it. Don't even try to find someone to get killed by. If you're not gonna fight for about 12 or more minutes, just destroy your ships. I know that sounds like a dumb idea, but that's how bad maintenance is in this game. Yeah, I'm paying maintenance on this ship that is light years away from, well, I don't know if it's light years, but it's very far away, out of range of my planet. Also, I should change it from my officers to, or from my librarians to administrators. Not that I think I would do anything because I don't have an academy either. It's good enough. Switch to that. The traders are not doing anything for me. I have 5 available trade ships, I guess. Traders are currently allowing me to transport goods, but that's about it. I may want to switch to officers later to get more ships. Your ship cap is capped by your officers, just like your transport cap is capped by your traders. Right now, I'm losing researchers because I'm switching them out for officials. Well, I'm not going to have scholars anymore, so that's kind of a waste of skill points there, but alright. In fact, the only thing that I'm getting really out of her is +1 happiness for farmers. I mean, sure, I have a few automatic soldiers and researchers, I suppose. I say automatic because there's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to have researchers just sitting there collecting a paycheck. A paycheck I can barely afford. Now let me think here. Since I'm done with researchers and I'm done with officials, we actually can swap to something else. So we could go all farmers. wouldn't be able to make a second ship though. And that one ship out there, that's fine. I need to scout a lot of the galaxy. In order to win the game, I think you have to kill everybody. So I've only covered about 40% of the game so far. Agent that leveled up is my hero. Godlike leader. Age of 23. I assume that if you age out, you die, your game is over. And that there's no heir or anything. No, I was trying to click this and get rid of it. I haven't seen if there's... No, there's probably not anything connected because this is the asteroid. That's the planet. These things have balanced out. Yeah, unfortunately I don't want to do that because I do think that's going to keep me from getting another ship, but I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't tell me how many population I need per ship. Okay, we're done with ingots apparently. Make one of these. Four of those, and then we'll go back to ingots and start the transports back. I know I'm not making much money now. It's just whenever they are being prosperous, I start making money again. And that's the random positive event chance. So I'm now getting 30 each. And how's my ship doing? I know it's still out there because I'm still paying maintenance on it. Magic how that works. Hopefully you won't stop this time. Maximum population. You see, I'm barely just balancing between the two, even though I went into, or even though I'm still all farmers and 2 food modules. Let's take a look at politics. They have 1 ship. They have 1 ship. They have 1 ship. Okay. If I'm willing to blow up my ships, I can just build a smaller one for now and probably start defeating them. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll make money, though. They could actually cost me more money in maintenance costs. The Eternal Empire is the big player in the game, so we can take a look at who they are. We can see that they have 8 planets, 16 asteroids, 8 ships. What can we do with the Eternal Empire? Get in touch. Nothing. This guy. Same thing. So we've discovered... Wait, we've seriously discovered all the factions? Does that mean there's nothing up higher than them? Or no, it's probably they expand the rest of this map. Wow, that's gross to think about. Alright. How about you? Are you interested at all in any trades? Yeah, click on you apparently. Now, selling minerals sounds like an interesting idea, but that's going to be 1 mineral per maintenance, essentially. And if we take a look at what our asteroid is making, we're getting, let's see here, 5 minerals a minute, and we're paying 15 maintenance. I would be selling these 5 minerals a minute, or 6 maintenance. That means I'd be losing 9 maintenance. Slow down the transportation again. It says it looks like it trades 15 minerals a minute on that planet. Here's another member of the Eternal Empire. And that's really all the game is. Right now, I'm just doing recon as I accrue some cash. Because once I build that ship, I will start running in the red. Like I'm running kind of in the red right now. I'm serious. If I build the ship now, I will lose the game. My agents move faster and better than my spaceship. Why do you have a 5% chance to get discovered? Oh, minus 5% chance. That's your special ability for leveling up. I really wish I could hotkey it. Tax these guys a little more? No. Their happiness is dropping. Probably because we're no longer having a festival. But without the festival, I'm actually making food profit. And then when we start prospering, then they start eating all my food again. So I went from 70-ish to 95 because of festival prosperity. And then there's satisfied with government. Okay. Also, the food fluctuates greatly because we take a look at farm season. Right now we have 110%, so that's good. We're now making way more than the normal. But earlier, this was like 40. This is the one I have my agents on? Yeah. And if I had built the military port right now, I'd be making 5 less a turn, minute. We're already slowly accruing money. Now, trashing my ship will absolutely give me lots more money. It's going to double my profit. But I do need to scale. And if I wait until I build my battleships, then my battleships are out there scouting. We'll make income once we have defeated somebody and built the ring. The problem is having enough money to build the ring. So what we'll do is we're gonna actually. So I'm gonna send the ship back. Nah, it's fine. This ship really does have an important job of figuring out what's out there for me. Do need to find out what this asteroid is, though. So we'll do this in that area. Do that. Figure out that planet. Find out what's there. This is probably the planet right there. It's unlikely to be two of them in the same vicinity in a game. I'm sure that there are orbiting celestial bodies out there that can be very near each other, but in a video game, typically not the case. So at this time, I think it's... So we spend the 200 now to build the military port, and then we'll spend about 1,600 to get a ship, and then another 500 to pay for a raid. I'm gonna have about... It's not 120 maintenance, is it? I don't know how much it is. But I do need to have enough maintenance to survive. Because once I go into deficit, I have to basically scrap everything I have. Let's go ahead and actually, we don't need... I'm sure we didn't, yeah. Swap that out. Put that in. So that just absolutely covers the bare minimum. Now I need to have enough for maintenance. We'll say that takes... I mean, this is not... We're not passing time in a minute here. So we'll say that takes 3 ticks to reach that. We'll go up to 2.6k and then we'll start work. It's all carefully calculated out. That's how boring of a person I am. There's typically no fly by the seat of the pants thing. Play efficiently, play brutally, play to win. We have a new asteroid and planet. Apparently they do not want anything from me. This is me selling food, right? I've already forgotten how this looks. I'm getting... The issue with me selling food is maybe it's time to start keep to it because they don't actually have the money to buy anything. They too are broke all the time. We'll try. Let's start on my planet and go to their planet. Offer food. I have 5-ish ships. Yeah, we'll try that. So we've set the trade. We'll see if it actually does anything. I don't even know if we can get raided on the way. Yeah, we have 5 available trade ships, and I'm sending out 3. I'm leaving 2 behind for asteroid maneuvering if necessary. I don't see the ship anywhere on this space lane. I'm assuming it's happening. But I don't feel like I'm making money any faster. Alright, I think we've hit that mark. Let's go ahead and start doing this. Flip on the engines of war. Military port away. We're going to spend 200 on this, and then we're going to have another 5 minerals per maintenance. Or no, sorry, 5 cash per minute. Buy that. Military port. Here you can create your own spaceships. In the list on the right side, you can see your already created designs. However, it is still empty at the moment. Click on Create Design to create a new design. Alright. So We're going to go ahead and create, and there's no refitting your ship. Once you've built it, it's locked. So you can see already that's going to cost me 40 maintenance just by itself without any fancy trimmings. Put on 2 hyper thrusters. 1 is a minimum to at least have some level of speed. I now have 5 speed. Put a second one so we have 55-ish speed. This is not the actual speed value. I don't know what this actually represents because there's no thrusters better than that, so it doesn't actually reach 100. So it's not a percentage of what you can achieve. When we get to the actual game, you'll see what the actual speed is. As for storage, this would increase my maintenance by about 20. It's not totally necessary to go ahead and put in storage. I'm not sure I want to. It is an extra 20 maintenance, but once I conquer a planet, I should be able to just eat that 20 cost very easily. This is so that all the extra food that I have, I can bring it to the new planet and they won't be unhappy right away. It does reduce my speed. Yeah, we'll go without the storage. Even though I built them, it's fine. Alright, so we have 4 turrets here. There's no symmetry we're going to do because we're going to have 1 railgun turret. Put that in the back. 2 laser turrets up top. Railgun turret on the right. Laser turret on the left. They look the same to me, visually. Then we get to name it. Unfortunately, there's no space. I can tap space all I want, there's nothing. You can't hyphen, you can't put periods. I can put numbers, however. If you're going to have a player name something, number 1, if it's a single player game, who cares what they name it? Let them put in cuss words if they want. I'm not going to, but just let them. I see people complaining on Steam forums sometimes where they say, I tried to spell this and you think it's a bad word or whatever. Forget your censor list, just let players have the freedom. 2, why can't I use spacebar, period, or anything? I don't know. We're going to call this one, I don't even remember what type it was. We're just going to call this one, was it a railgun? Yeah, I think it was a Tesla. Tesla 1. No. Heavy Tesla. There we go. Created your first ship design. Select it from the list on the right to take a closer look. You can produce it if you click on the button. Yeah, there's no modifying it. I would just have to scrap it. But it didn't cost me anything to plan out the design. We can see it's going to cost me 20 ingots. Okay, thankfully it's not like 40. Plus one of those holes. It's going to cost me 4 thrusters, 3 lasers, and a... whatever the extra gun was. I guess it was a... It was a railgun? Oh, I guess I'll just... Hold on. Let me change that up real quick. All right, we're just going to go ahead and put railgun on the right, Tesla on the left, and then 2 lasers. Lasers do more damage. You can see that these each did 10. 10 for the railgun, 10 for the Tesla, 25 for the laser turrets. So we'll put this flagship. That's what we'll call it. We'll make one of these. And future ones will just be regular heavy vessels. Alright, it's busted. You see that? Minus 126 credits. I need to get over here and I need to destroy that. And I need to do that right away. As for planet inventory... Oh, I have no storage. That's right. I can't do that. Never mind. So we'll see how many ticks it takes to get there. I estimated probably 3 ticks, but that might be overestimating. It's better to go over than to go under, though. New planet was explored. I'm still keeping an eye at the top of the screen for it to tick down. Okay, that's ticked once. Oh, that's the actual speed, 156 kilometers. I didn't know the enemy ever chose to run away. Still watching the top, where the ticks. Second tick. Okay, destroy the ring. Right through the planet. Conquer it. So your own fault for being hostile to me immediately as the game began. Oh, I can speed that up. Still watching this. And it may have already ticked down because it was at 90. You notice how it jumped to 155 penalty? Now I have to build a planet ring. I'm still losing quite a bit. Before I run into the deficit, we're gonna go ahead and make some farms. Oh, it's over here. Do I want to make 2 farms? I mean, it's probably what I need to actually sustain them, assuming it's anything like my planet. And there we go. I have 100 credits left. On the very next tick over, I will be bankrupt. And I cannot build any. I cannot. I can't even zoom in on that ship. All right, let's have him head over to the Dark Snakes. You're not even moving. I have to. I guess it just doesn't. It wasn't reflecting. I was clicking there for some reason. All right. What we're also going to do is we're going to go ahead and cancel these guys. Okay, that's canceled. Additionally, I can actually change this to the nearest planet, and that will lower any cost that it would have. It's just that the iron or whatever it is, the ore is going to be on Canor. Unless Canor has a factory, it's not going to do any good out of that planet. It's okay for right now. I just don't want to pay the cost to ship them to Adversia. Okay, so that I'm still at 141 penalty. Let's kill these transports. Apparently I was transporting even though I had no... Wait, no, that was... Okay, I think that's what I want. I wanted to have the play icon so that it means I just paused right now. Right? Yeah, okay. So I'm now negative 91. I can actually survive 1 tick. Anything else I need to do? Probably not. I just need to get these people paying me their taxes, their rightful taxes. Switch, switch. Is this lower class as well? No, it's balanced. Now, they may change it in the future, but running into the deficit does not immediately mean game over. It just means that until you get into the positive, you can't actually produce anything new. Whether that's modules or whatever. So you're festivaling, so this is my high end right now. So we're going to send this ship out to destroy as many things as possible, and then I guess we'll just dismantle it. But if the other planet starts paying me money, I think we'll be okay. Let me pause here. I'm not sure I actually want to take over the planet, because last time I took over a planet, I went down like 200 maintenance. I went from something like positive... No, I wasn't even positive. I went down to about 194 per minute or something. Let's see. Check my balances. You are completely balancing out. Why aren't you making me any money? Oh, I made a university. No, I meant to make a food place. All right, let's get rid of this thing. Wow. That'll save me 5 points, but that doesn't help my food case here. Can I boost? I know I won't be able to afford it, but if I can just get them fed, they will pay more taxes. Oh, I just conquered the planet. Not actually what I wanted to do, but okay, we're dealing with it now. So cancel that. Send it to Florix. Can't do anything with that. Click all I want, nothing's gonna happen. Alright, we'll take on this one. I think that's... Actually, with the trade window is probably the easiest one to see. Who's hostile. Maybe not. Okay, this is the easiest way to see, is hover over it and if it's blue. Yeah. Alright, and my other ship. Where are you at? What you doing these days? Okay, you're still playing. Okay, you're still keeping up the good work. As for politics, this is the last one at war, so I guess we'll destroy the heavy ship at that time, once we've taken out this last colony. So I messed up. I guess I clicked on university. If I hadn't, I might have been making some money at this point. That was a shift click, but I guess the game doesn't. Yeah, the game does not recognize that. I was doing it a second and third time just in case the game lagged and didn't register it. All right, we'll go and dismantle you, I suppose. I know I haven't taken that over. It's just going to run a deficit, so I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm making a little bit of money. Should I destroy this now? Are you making anything for me? Yeah, you are. Alright, we'll leave you alone. And so since I destroyed that ship, the only other ship I have right now is this scout who's still keeping up the good work. Letting me know. Why did you stop? I did not. I know I didn't give you any new countermanding orders. I had everything planned out roughly to the dollar, but apparently I just made a boneheaded move. Must have picked the university just because I was thinking I started the game or something. I don't know. This is Canor, the one we captured. That means that they're going to eat all the food. Not enough food, 10% food consumption, but revolt, 50% food consumption. planets. 1 planet, 2 planet, 3, 4. It hasn't been like that. Is there a planet there? 5. They have 8 planets, I thought, maybe. Yeah, 8 planets. We still have a lot to discover out there. If these guys are going to revolt, I might as well just destroy the other food module. Seriously. Take a look at finances. They are costing me more than they're giving me. How about you guys? Looks like I don't have to worry too much about you right now. I'm still paying for asteroids somewhere. You have 0 maintenance. You have 0 maintenance. You have 0. No, you have money. What? No, stop that. Okay, 0 maintenance. 0 maintenance. Okay, there we go. That helped. So 40 for module maintenance. How does that work? I'm assuming each of these is 5-ish? Oh, that's right. That one farm is running on overdrive. I might as well cut that out then. If you guys don't appreciate it, we're turning that off. Agent exposed. First time I've ever seen that. I wonder if they disliked that. Not trustworthy. Sorry. I went up to basic trustworthy. Oh, must have been this guy I was looking at. So basic trust. New planet explored. Let's send another agent. Why can't I send my agents? Did you just get like caught or something? Maybe they got destroyed? I don't quite know. I don't see them anymore. Oh, this is of this planet, but when I click add agent, I don't see anybody. We're still passing the time as fast as we can. I guess I could look real carefully at their planets, but I'm guessing those agents are gone. Oh, here they are. Why? Why? Is it because... Wait, what? The Saurus Dakar, do you not, like, scroll fast enough or far enough? I bet that's it. I bet that's why. Because I can't scroll up, there probably would be underneath that planet. That... Thanks, Kate. Alright, well, we have enough food. That was a nice little diversion. We have enough money to build another... governor. I guess we could move all my governors over. I don't know if they do anything if they don't have the happiness bonus. So we'll go and move Zeray Drake and Thalia. Whoops. My home planet is the one that's paying the bill, so I want them as happy as possible. Ray. Lag is not helping. This one happy. Here, the governor. Okay. So that's everybody in it. Oh, Thalia still has a position to fill. I could start going back to an academy again. We'll need eventually a ship. Probably not anytime soon. Actually, I don't even... I might not really even need a ship, frankly. I just need one to capture the planet. I could always send my scout back for that. Let's go and dismantle the factory for the time being. Right? That's what I want. Let's go and actually, we'll make one frigate, one light. Good on everything else. We'll dismantle this. Dismantle this. That's an extra 10 per minute. If you guys would stop revolting, you could actually eat. Seriously, people. It's not hard. 50% food consumption. An extra 10%. Oh, no. Okay, so this plus 60%. So this is not 10% of base food consumption. They eat an extra 10% on top of a regular 100%, and then they eat another 50% for revolting. I'll put you at 0 for a little bit, just to get you guys out of this death loop you're in. I've got enough money. I guess since I already... Let's see, I can afford to build 2 food modules, so I guess we start with the ring now. Same to you. Module farm. Build the farm. Did it default to university? I think it defaulted to the university. That's probably what happened. Because when I clicked it, I saw that university was highlighted down there. It just defaults to whatever heck it wants to. I bet that's it. I probably assumed it was farm still. I'll have to look at the footage. I don't know when I'm editing it, but... Yeah, this is the new planet. We're going to make you the same as everyone else. I don't put you on full lower class. You guys are all lower class citizens. I make it official now. You still can't do any agent stuff. So how much is this planet actually running me right now? It's just 10. So I could take over that other planet at this time. I have the 500 to build a ring. I just remember I set a lot of waypoints for that dude. Just need to find him first. There you are, dude. Alright. Yeah, let's do it. I'll send him back home. You conquer that, assuming he hasn't rebuilt a ring. So yeah, claiming those planets was not like an instant I win, I get money button. I knew I was going to make money eventually, I just had to survive it. You're still starving, but you're... Oh, you're starving because you have a festival of prosperity. That's why you're starving. We'll go up to about 54, and then we'll toggle those back off. Six, 69 then. I just want to have a full nice number. There we go. Toggle these off. Start letting them pay their amount. Making enough money, I can easily afford to make an academy. Send those, send some more spies out just to finish exploring. Let's see, have we done Escator? I thought we did, yeah. This is the one we have the guys on. We didn't, I believe we did not do Ekatan yet. Back to my planet. They'll rack up some EXP. Ring, Academy, and start working on politicians. Ship, by the way, I need to make sure the ship stops. If there's a find ship button, I don't know it. Hold on, this is down here in the planet list. Yeah, there we go. But that was definitely not the order, but okay. That's fine. We need to make a bunch of governors. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I have to keep clicking this. If I want another one, I just have to return here and click it again. I don't even get messages from the game telling me, like, hey, my spies have leveled up or anything. You on the book, so you Zeta. Since we already know, we've already confirmed what benefit they give us. Actually, I didn't need to scroll over here. I don't know if these guys do anything without a listed bonus there. We need 2 more. Okay. 1, 2, and then we're gonna need another 7 for the future planet we'll take over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my ship? You're almost there. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't have money either. Let's see here. I can't see what his income is, but he is definitely paying for these 2 asteroids. Or at least this one. I can see that one having the transport ship moving around. This one's also paying 15, and he has no income. So this asteroid would cost me 20 a minute. We're going to change that to Muscar. It's now 10 a minute. We're going to go and also pause that. I believe that should, yeah, it says 0 there. Muscar, and then pause that. Build the ring. I'll just leave it alone for now. Make you 2 food. Let's farm. What? Oh, I don't have the money yet. See how that's university? Game went out of its way to throw a wrench at my very carefully laid plan. So careful. Not quite down to the dollar, but close enough that I think it should be impressive. Right, there's Akatan. So we went in the... Thanks, stop lagging while I'm panning it. Just lags period anyways. Telendar, we have scouted it. We may have hit every planet. I'm looking at the bottom left corner right now. I guess we've never hit Evex. Swap that. While they work on that, we'll go continue looking around. No. And there's the one that I got stuck on. There might be something here. This looks like it's their capital because it's got the big star on it. I don't see that star on others. Apparently this is... The Rebellion has 2 planets. That's Muscar, the new one. My lag. It lagged so hard it just closed the window instead. Apparently I've become Empire. Was it always that? It probably was, yeah. Where's my ship, though? Did I already send it out? No, there it is. That was the wrong enemy system I was trying to click drag. In your turn there. So now I can produce the military port again and make the last ship I might ever need. But you can see why I was thinking about putting storage vessels on the warship, because then it could transfer food. Food was the key issue why these people were revolting, and I can understand. They're unhappy. And make your own food. You don't have to be happy with the government to grow your own food, okay? So they're making plenty of food at this time. Anything else? Make a factory. Don't really want to juggle resources like that, because then, I mean, like, I would just as soon make all the asteroids point to Adversia, frankly. We have enough money to build another ship at this point. It costs about 1,600. While that last thing scouts, let's go ahead and manage our places. Planet explored. Asteroid explored, all these level ups. Which place is revolting? It's Muskar. You're still revolting. Well, yeah, because you don't have any food. Wonder why you don't have any food. It's because you're revolting. Seriously. It's not a joke. That's why they don't. You can tell here that's extra 10%. Okay, now it says minus 5%, but earlier it just said plus 10% because they were unhappy. And then an extra plus 50% for a total of 60% penalty. Let's go ahead and make this food go boom. Oh, it is already booming. I already did that. Season's low. I guess I might as well just food you out. I'll never have to worry about you again. Sure. Maybe to weather any season with this. Turn this off. Turn this off. There. Festival's prosperity, but also not enough food. It says the better and faster. Does that actually make a difference to that? Let's try. I'll click this for a moment and see when my officials go down. I'm at 14 now. I have 56% for 2 stars. 13 now. We'll wait a couple more ticks. Let's take a look. Yeah, okay. It does actually change how what quality level I'm getting out of this. I'm already done making administrators, though. I don't want to keep juggling that list. That list is not easy to go through. I mean, it's just a bunch of scrolling, so it's not like it's horrible, but I don't want to keep adding to that list. So I think we're fine with as is. Might as well get rid of the academy at this point. I don't see myself making any new ones. Come on. Oh. While we're at it, just when we bring our agents back, can I do that? No, that's not. Stop. Just let me. No. Add an agent. There we are. Still revolting, huh? Fine. Overdrive all the food. Just need to get them out of this death spiral at some point. Well, that was a quick revolt. Was that some other planet? No, it must have been this planet. Yeah, because it's overdriving my food. We'll leave that running for a little bit. Alright, we're about to finally dismantle the Star Shadow. It has been with us for a long time, but it's time that we need to make some money, and these guys are not actually agreeing to the trade routes we are setting, probably because they don't have the money. I'm trying to sell them food, and I've done a lot of things to try to maneuver food to a price range I would assume they could meet, but whatever. Go and self-destruct the Star Shadow, and that's an extra 35 we'll get. If I can get above, I'd say 150, that will allow me to run ships without being in the deficit. Though I have a little bit of money left over that I can afford to pay that deficit. It'd just be nice if I wouldn't have to destroy the ship again. Another trade route. I think this is the one that's. I think when any one planet breaks a trade route, it breaks all trade routes with that source planet. The most solid way I've found to get a trade route working is to go one under the max ships. So, for example, this one can take 8 ships. 9 ships will actually go under that to 80. And he just broke both of them. It might be that I don't have enough trade ships. Not actually sure how many ships we are running here. Just 2 available trade ships. That may be for like my whole empire for all I know. So maybe I'm the one breaking it. Well, since we beefed that one up, apparently since it can have 9 vessels, which is a lot more than any other place can do, we'll make 2 vessels for this one. Let's see if that holds. So still 2 available trade ships, but none broke. There was no breaking there. Not really sure it's actually making me any money, but alright. Let's go ahead and create a vessel, and we'll see if we're how fast we start depleting. So the question is, who do I war with? The Empire? I'm not sure. At 8 ships. I haven't seen any of their ships, so I don't actually know what it looks like. Like how good their ships are. If their ships are like all the other ones we've been defeating, it should be real easy. Well, I don't need to zoom in that close. I just want to go back to this map. How's my officer school doing? Alright, so we might try making some agents or something, see how that works. It's up to 2.10%. That's... We can do assassination. That's not really anything major. I mean, it's not like that's all. If that's all they can do, there's literally no value in this. Because if you assassinate an agent, all you're doing is keeping them from collecting real-time data on your economy. Woo! So yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Okay, we'll leave that all alone for now. See, we can make one of these. Alright, let's see how well they do. Unfortunately, I can't save the game. We're trustworthy with the Frostwolf race. That's nice. I think I'm trading with everybody. See, I'm trading with the Rebellion. That's what these guys are. This is the Frostwolf. I'm not trading with these guys. I used to be trading with them. So I guess we could attack them and it should be no problem. The Independents. How do you guys view me anyways? I have basic trust. So apparently trust is not a matter of trading, it's just a matter of how long you've known each other, I suppose. Yeah, I'm definitely losing money. I don't really know if I'm actually making any money from the trade routes. Doesn't suggest I am, but I don't know. 108. Yeah, this should be simple. It looks like the enemy does not know how to manage the economy either. I wouldn't be surprised if they have billions in debt. Alright, let's go ahead and declare war on the Independents. This will break all contracts between you and Independents, and there's a chance that other factions will side with the enemy. I mean, that's fine. There's no peace victory, so if I want to get the last achievement in this game, I need to eradicating everybody. We're going to sail right on through the entire territory and start from the back, where the capital is. Two food is not enough. And it's actually 2 foods boosting. Oh, darn it! Stop deciding for me what the module should be, game. Nope, they revolted. Didn't quite manage it well enough to not to skip the whole revolting phase. Alright, I'm gonna go and just unboost that and we'll wait for them to eventually stabilize. Oh, I can declare... Yeah, that's right. I can declare war right from this window. I clicked it multiple times. Their galaxy is so vast, they probably don't even know where their ships are. Here's one. What are we looking at here? It's a starter ship. Each planet is increasing my income by about 20 credits a minute. And that's not even counting the 500 for the ring and 800 for the food modules. Nope, apparently that one's a military port. That is loud and obnoxious. I'm assuming you eventually killed him. We'll murder whatever agents are in our place. Okay, that one was food. I don't know what decides, but that bottom right default was food that time. I've defeated 2 of their ships for sure, it looks like. Neither of them were particularly threatening. Yeah, if human players have trouble managing the economy, I guess the AI has absolutely no concept of how to do so. Thankfully, I've mapped out the galaxy pretty well, that the asteroids just lead me to the nearest enemy planet. It says I'm making a lot, but I've spent 2,000 to 3,000 already just on the getting the planets to be able to sustain themselves, which is stupid. They should completely be able to sustain themselves without that kind of help. Alright, it's gonna be 1 and 4. Let's see how this pans out for us. Looks like it's panning out pretty well. They're fleeing, and they're all starter ships. I was trying to shift click them. They have one ship left. Oh wait, that's me. I clicked it, but apparently you have to click someone else, because when I'm last on this, I think the game doesn't recognize the game defaults to this. So, yep. They have 0 ships and 2 planets. Nah, I really don't like that overview map or whatever it's called. You can't command anything. You can't issue any orders. You can't do a single thing. I think I'm actually starting to make money again. I know it says 341 a minute, but again, I'm just pouring all that down the drain, just getting these planets up and running. Asteroids. It's the last enemy planet. Oh no, last Eternal Empire planet. Then when I turn around, I guess I'm going to subjugate the remaining players, if it doesn't give me a victory. Alright, I'm going to have to deal with these asteroids. Look at that. In 2 minutes, I will run out of all my money. Give me a minute while I take care of that. Gotten rid of all the asteroids and reconnected onto the nearest planet, just in case I ever did want their resources. But build this last ring. Well, last ring of the Eternal Empire, and then I guess I have to defeat the other players. And hopefully there's still, hopefully that is the win condition, and there's not just like a no win condition. So we'll toggle off my asteroid routes and take a look at enemy asteroid routes only. It shows me that here are the 3 players. So I can afford it. Why don't we go and make a second ship? I can afford 2 ships. I've almost beaten the game, but I can only afford 2 ships. The time is still running, so this will make it easy for me. Or so there's something we can do while we wait for the ship to arrive. No storage is fine. I don't have enough resources. I need, see, I forgot the lasers. I need hyper thrusters. This travels at 288 because it has level 3 thrusters on a level 2 ship. This travels at 156. We take a look at the level 1 ship, it's 108. Can you follow this one? Was that a thing? No, that's not a thing. we'll leave Turos for last. We are trustworthy. How would you feel if I sent you like 1,000 eternal credits? Would you like me anymore? Nope. Oh, he's actually built a ship. Better than mine. It does 200 damage a minute, and it has 300 health. Mine has 400 health and 200 damage. So yeah, I would actually lose that fight. Just with this ship, though. This ship would probably be okay. Because of all the hit points. Let's see what happens if I just click once. Will it update? Nope. Just gotta click lots of times then. I was wondering if I'd seriously capture the ship before, or capture the planet before their ships ever showed up. We're blasting, the shots are stopping at the planet. I wonder if it's actually taking the... I think it actually is taking the shots. That's actually kind of funny and sad for the people on the planet. Yeah, because now he's taking damage. He was fully healthy before. Oh, did he have another... He has another place. Does he have any more ships? Nope, I took them all out, so the little ship can go in then. What I'd really like to happen is if you're watching this, and you can think of things that you would like to suggest to the creator, go ahead and post them in the comments below. Don't let me down. I'm personally going to suggest stuff such as, if he's going to go with the simplification route so that you can play real time, simplify the people even further. You don't need officers, researchers, traders, soldiers, laborers, and farmers, okay? You don't need that on top of the ring. That's going to be at least one of my contributions. There's no point in having a default to select anything, because there's no way any player would really want... It's like, oh, the computer was using that? Sure, let me put that in that slot. I mean, I gave you a peaceful option. I gave you 1,000 credits, not that I think there's any sort of peaceful victory condition, and you didn't care. We'll declare war the normal way this time. Well, he blew up my ship. Apparently he'd managed to do that while I was trying to maneuver my way back to this menu. As a ruler of the galaxy, you control all known planets. You can continue playing the game, but the planned game experience is over. You're telling me this was planned? No, there's no way this was planned, okay? Yeah, we're done. You can't even save the game, so we're done. We're gonna go click main menu. I'm not gonna build farms on that. As much as the OCD person in me wants to do so, I am recording this, so I have to control all those kinds of urges. That was 3 hours. I'm going to have to cut out large chunks of that. Thank you very much for watching Tran Plays Astronomica, Rise of a New Empire. I'll see you next time.